battled all regular season in the competitive Conference USA, and now it's time to crown a champion. The Conference USA Conference Championship game. Welcome to Delaware Stadium and the home field of the Delaware Fighting Blue Hens. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the Conference Championship trophy. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Looking to the air in the first play of this conference championship. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. Only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and first down.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
A gain makes it second and medium. The back's got it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Pirates looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Pirates. Great connection there for 6 points. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. You're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. They try the trick play on first down. Doesn't fool the defense. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Hand it off for a draw. Eludes a tackle. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. The Blue Hens will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Off the RPO, caught to the right. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Blue Hens getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff to the back. He's brought down out at the 46.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Motion now from the tight end. Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that previous play. And the back gets the football. Great move there. Breaking tackles and going. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Pressure is coming. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, East Carolina.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. They'll run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
The slot receiver can go inside or to the outside. This time he sets the defender up and then works across the middle for the completion.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. The Pirates will line up to punt it away. Small pickup on the return. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The tight end has got it, and he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Mills. Running back grabs it on a screen. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. And he'll set up to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. We've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
3rd and short now for the offense for the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert to keep the drive going? Can he make it to the marker? He make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Blue Hens looking to keep this drive rolling. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Blue Hens. They're setting out to try the PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Bringing it out, it's Smith. The coverage team able to bring him down. East Carolina's offense has back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the running back takes the handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. Breaks into the clear. At the 30, past the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. They'll give it to the back. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but a big play to 46.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away.
He's in the clear. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Delaware. They were not going to catch him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. The quarterback's got it on the option. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. That's the 45. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
A quick throw out left, complete. Breaking free at the 35. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
The Pirates look to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
The completion makes it second and short. He hands it off from the gun. The Pirates are moving quickly down the field.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He got it. The field goal's good. And with that, they retake the lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Mills. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down after a short gain there. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Looking for a receiver. He dumps it off to the tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Throws to the tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
And the Blue Hens come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On first and 10, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A completion makes it second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a wide receiver screen. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. The Blue Hens looking to run some tempo here. Play action here on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
That incompletion makes it second and 10 from the 26. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to throw. It's Mills. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it in the open. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half.
Get set.
Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Pirates will kick this away to start the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Mills. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. And there's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They get him to the ground, heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the marker. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. He hands it to the back. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
They call the counter run here. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Defense swarms them on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Back to throw. It's Mills. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Boy, that slant is so dangerous for a defense to try to slow down. Great job of rallying to limit its yardage after the catch.
And the Blue Hens will look to convert here on 4th down. RPO here, 4th down completion to the right. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
The offense just 1 for 3 on fourth down tries today. Here comes a fourth attempt. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, East Carolina.
The Pirates will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. They'll try the option play here. Inside the 35. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
But that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
The Blue Hens will have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks free. The freshman brought down after a nice run.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Running back with the football. Clean to the end zone. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. Kirk, it's East Carolina with the lead here. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. It across the line, and he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
brings
I
up
love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first-and-goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
They get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third-and-goal situation, and from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, the quarterback just misses his target here on 3rd down and long, but at least he avoids taking the sack. Still a chance here at this range on 4th down with a 3-point lead. Kick the field goal and add to this lead.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. We'll try to run it with the option. Picks up the first, looking for more. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the 1st down himself.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the 1st down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. And we got a new set of downs.
1st down and 10 now. It's an option look. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
The Pirates pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Tight end goes in motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the right side. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Boy, nice job here by the receiver to be able to pick up this 1st down. I guess the only thing he could have done better was stay in bounds. You got to stay in bounds to be able to keep that clock moving with the lead.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the 1st down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, this offense better get it together. First sack of the game, and it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
The Pirates will have to kick this away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Dump off caught by the running back. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion sets up a second down play. Dropping back, it's Mills. Caught quickly. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. There was no receiver in the area, and looks like it'll be an intentional grounding call. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Handoff from the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The defense was definitely not expecting the run here on this third down, Chris, and it allowed the back to hit the hole with little resistance. You can't get away with that every time, but it paid off here.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Oh, would have been a game-clinching interception. Couldn't hold on. Brings up second down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens. They take the lead in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
DHC up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. Bringing it out, it's Smith. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab made by the tight end. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a late, deep throw. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Finally brought down at the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. Touchdown, Pirates, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Great job here by this offense to give them a lead late in this game. Now that they're up 2 late in the game, to me, you bring the field goal kicker out, kick the extra point, go up by 3.
And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bring it out. They've battled all regular season in the competitive Conference USA, and now it's time to crown a champion. The Conference USA Conference Championship game. Welcome to Delaware Stadium and the home field of the Delaware Fighting Blue Hens. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Delaware Blue Hens. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Delaware.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. To the air, it's Mills. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. He fires downfield. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
You know, I think this quarterback's realizing that, yeah, he's got some great receivers, but when in doubt, you get it to this back. He not only has great quickness, here he shows you what kind of hands he has as well.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. And the Blue Hens come to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Boy, this defense is...